The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Here's the veteran Greg Zuerlein as we are ready to start. And off we go from South Florida. A return now from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie, here's Devon Achane. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Travis. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike. But listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
From the shotgun, it's Travis. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. From the gun, here's Milton. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Let's go now.
Milton from the gun here on third down. He gets that to his tight end, Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
To the sideline, Waddle grabs it. Second and 7. To the air once more is Milton. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Third down and 9.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Working out of the gun is Milton. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And that'll set up fourth down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. First and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He'll manage only a couple. Javon Holland up to make the tackle. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll go again with Hall. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Travis. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. Return man steering clear of this one. They're going to mark it down at the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Milton. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Come on, set. Cowboy 80.
On play action, here's Milton. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
To the air, it's Milton. Catch made there by Waddle. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small, and oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Milton going to look to throw it again. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go.
Travis to throw. He's got the longtime Charger, Mike Williams. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. Second and a yard. Williams in motion. Second down. Travis. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Really impressive job by the quarterback to stay in there. He knew that hit was coming in the pocket, but he held it just long enough to let his receiver win versus man coverage and deliver that ball on target. That's such an important factor. Any quarterback in the league, Mike, at this level can operate when things are clean. But when you have guys bearing down on you, can you hold it a little bit longer? Because if not, the timing of the play just doesn't work out.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Throwing is Travis. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Ready.
Throwing is Milton. To the outside, that's caught by Hill. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Here's second and 3 to go. A run up the middle with Achan. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Set, go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Hill. Second time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
19 Lions. Ready.
To throw, it's Milton. And this will be incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll bring up second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon, and frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. Two different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Go!
Now Milton. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Travis. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception, and now Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick-6.
And Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick-6.
Set to return is Xavier Gibson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. On second down, it's Travis. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Play action now. It's Travis. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. To throw is Travis. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. On comes the punt team now for the Jets. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Achane. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense, pursuit, 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that gain to nothing.
18, Pioneer.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. To the right side here, pass is caught. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Miami. Here's Achane. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Hey, check that. Hut.
A handoff, it's Achane heading left. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he's in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Oh, this is a push. He missed it. No good. And that'll keep the score right where it is. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Travis. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Here we go, here we go.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
On the double.
2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. As caught left side by Waddle.
Breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Jermaine Johnson, the former 1st-round pick, in there to bring him down. On 2nd down, here's Milton. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Milton. And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And this will stay a 2-possession game. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Travis. Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. They'll run. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Now, a second down throw for Travis. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's a 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Travis. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to have a Jets first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second down, zone read, and he keeps it. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They can keep the drive alive if they get to the 4, but facing 3rd down at the moment. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
They face 2nd down and 7. They'll toss it here to Achane.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy gain, and they pick up the first down.
Here's a give to Achane. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the ground is Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Let's go now.
Now a pitch to Achane. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down. One final kneel down here inside the 40-second mark. Should be enough to put this one on ice. So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. They get the victory away from home in the division, which is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Max.